Attention! What you are about to see has been considered too dangerous for 500 years. This is not an art lesson. It's a forbidden investigation. 7 secrets that the church tried to erase. 7 codes that Da Vinci risked his life to hide. And the most shocking thing, this is not the real Last Supper. The original was destroyed, but we found a hidden copy. Now, before we begin, subscribe to the channel and leave your like on the video. Secret 1. The 13th Disciple. The Phantom Figure. Leonardo da Vinci was no ordinary artist. He was a genius, an alchemist, a man who hid secrets in his works. And here, in this painting, there is something that shouldn't be seen. Something that was erased. Modern analysis techniques using X-rays and infrared reflectography show traces of paint. Marks of a figure that is no longer there. A 13th disciple. But who was this person? Why were they removed? Some say it was an initiate into the mysteries of secret societies. Others believe it was Da Vinci himself, hiding his presence in the sacred scene. But there are those who claim that this figure was someone so dangerous, so revolutionary, that the church ordered their elimination from history. If this figure really existed, what did they know? What was so dangerous that it needed to be erased from Da Vinci's most famous work? But there is another clue even more disturbing, and it is in the hands of the apostles. Why do some gestures seem to come from secret rituals? Leonardo da Vinci's second forbidden secret will explore the symbolic gestures, connecting them to secret societies, reinforcing the idea that the Last Supper is a code to be deciphered. Secret 2. The Code of Hands. Signs of a secret society. Nothing in this painting was left to chance. Every gesture, every finger, every palm of paint was a message. And now, after centuries, we are beginning to decipher it. Look at this hand. What seems like a gesture of resignation is actually an ancient sign. The silence of the initiates, a code known only to secret societies. Why would John, or could it be Magdalene, make this sign in front of Jesus? 16th century documents found in Florence prove that Da Vinci frequented Hermetic circles. They taught that true wisdom was transmitted, not through words, but through symbols. And here, at this sacred table, these symbols are all before us. Peter makes a movement that the Templars used in rituals. James seems to be holding an invisible object, a chalice, and Matthew, look closely, his fingers point directly to her, which leads us to the greatest enigma of all. Who is this mysterious figure really? Why is their face, their hands, even their clothes different from all the others? Da Vinci's third forbidden secret will delve into the controversial identity of the beloved disciple, connecting the symbolic gestures to the Holy Grail theory and the possible censorship by the church. Secret 3. Mary Magdalene or John. The conspiracy of the female disciple. She is there, right before our eyes for 500 years, hidden to Christ's right. Observe this face. The smooth skin, the long hair, the delicate hands. This is not John. This is a woman. Apocryphal texts forbidden by the Vatican claim that Magdalene was not just a disciple. She was the wife. And Da Vinci, a member of secret societies that protected this secret, would have immortalized this truth here. The same elongated chin, the same curve of the lips, even the tilt of the head is identical. Coincidence? Or confession? See how Peter looks threatening. Observe Thomas. They knew. Everyone at that table knew who was really sitting there, and what it meant. In 325 AD, the church decided to erase Magdalene from history, but Da Vinci, 1,200 years later, brought her back and left an even bolder clue. Where is the Holy Grail in this painting? Why is it the only version of the Last Supper where it doesn't appear? Unless it was never an object. Da Vinci's fourth secret will explore the absence of the chalice and the revolutionary theory that the Grail was symbolic, the bloodline of Christ and Magdalene. Secret 4. The invisible chalice, the secret that slips through the shadows. Look closely. In all other representations of the Last Supper, it is there, bright, golden, impossible to ignore. But here, only this faded stain of paint, as if someone had washed the Grail from history with their own hands. In 2007, restorers using infrared technology made a shocking discovery. Marks of solvent, traces of an object intentionally erased. The Vatican denied it, but the secret archives tell another story. In 1512, 1 year after Da Vinci finished the work, a papal order demanded the correction of elements in religious paintings. Coincidence? Or confession? See how it shines now. It's not a cup. It's a receptacle, a sacred vessel, the true meaning that the Church has feared since the time of Mary Magdalene. The Grail was not an object. It was a lineage, royal blood, divine blood, blood that still runs in the veins of unknown descendants. Da Vinci knew, and he painted this truth where only the initiated would see, in the shadows. And these shadows, they are not accidental. Nothing in this painting is. Every stroke was calculated with mathematical precision, because this is not just a work of art. It is a clock that marks the exact hour when everything will be revealed. Da Vinci's fifth secret will reveal how the exact position of the shadows marks the solstice of 2025, a date that appears in other prophetic manuscripts by Da Vinci. Secret 5. The prophetic clock, the final date hidden in the shadows. Look at the floor. These shadows, they don't match. The angle is wrong, unless Da Vinci wasn't painting a scene, but a moment, a precise instant in time. When astronomy experts applied digital models, they discovered something chilling. The exact position of these shadows only occurs once every 26,000 years, and it precisely marked the end of a zodiacal age. In 1514, something made Da Vinci hastily redo this part of the painting. Tests prove it. The shadows were repainted. Why? What did he discover that needed to be adjusted with such precision? And now, for the first time since this work was created, the heavens are aligning again. In 2025, Jupiter and Saturn will form the same constellation visible on the ceiling of the painting. What will happen when Da Vinci's clock finally strikes? But there is one last secret kept under lock and key. Something so sacred that not even the prophetic shadows can reveal it. It is hidden in the most obvious place of all, in the eyes of each character. Da Vinci's sixth secret will explore how micro-paintings in the pupils of the characters form a map that can only be deciphered with modern artificial intelligence. Secret 6. The pupil code. The message that looks you in the eyes. Within this eye lies a world that no 16th century human should have been able to see. But Da Vinci painted it. How? In 2023, MIT researchers discovered the impossible. Each character has a different code painted in their pupils. Tiny, but perfect. Egyptian hieroglyphs, Masonic symbols, even mathematical equations that would only make sense 500 years later. And they are not random. When deciphered in sequence, from left to right in the painting, they form an address. Coordinates: 43 degrees 46 minutes north, 11 degrees 15 minutes east. The heart of Tuscany. But what did he hide there? The same symbols were found in Templar caves in France, and in only one other place. In the personal archives of a certain Fulcanelli, the alchemist who disappeared in 1926 after deciphering part of this code. He knew too much, just like others before him, because this is not just a map, it's a warning, and it is written in Judas's pupils so clearly that it sends shivers down your spine. But there is one last layer to this secret, something so well guarded that not even the eyes can reveal it. Because it is hidden in the only place that no one ever thought to look. Da Vinci's seventh secret will reveal the secret documents from the 1978 restoration, when workers found, and then denied, a hidden chamber behind the painting. Secret 7. The Forbidden Restoration. What they found behind the scenes. Milan, 1978. While the world slept, a team authorized by the Vatican entered the convent of Santa Maria del Grazie and discovered something they were never meant to see. Official reports say it was just a routine cleaning, but secret records tell another story. Something was hidden behind the painting, something that caused the team to be suddenly replaced. 3 days after the discovery, the restoration leader, Mauro Polliccioli, was removed. His assistant disappeared for 6 months. And the most disturbing thing? All the paint samples collected were confiscated. But one of the restorers spoke before he died. In a never-published interview, he said that Da Vinci didn't paint a scene. He painted a cover. And the real fresco is behind it. In 2019, ground-penetrating scanners confirmed there is a hidden chamber behind the wall, still sealed. But the same scanners revealed something even more disturbing, because this is not the only version of the Last Supper. There is another one, painted by Da Vinci himself in a secret location. And what it shows will challenge everything you believe. Leonardo da Vinci was not just a genius. He was a guardian, a man who encoded explosive truths in his art, knowing that one day, centuries later, someone would decipher his message. Now the burning question. How many other secrets are hidden in plain sight? What else did Da Vinci know? And why did hidden powers work so hard to erase these traces? One thing is certain. This story is far from over. New discoveries are emerging right now. And you will be part of this revelation. If you've made it this far, comment below. Which of these secrets disturbed you the most? The phantom figure? The code in the pupils? The forbidden version? Your theory could be the missing piece in this millennia-old puzzle.